Hey guys, it's Beaver. So the portion of the video that you're going to see was pulled from my live stream on Monday, which would have been yesterday. And the live stream came out pretty much hours after this footage was released. Couple footnotes real quick before we hop into it. Because more developments have come out, and I just wanted to make y'all aware of it at the beginning of the video so y'all could kind of, get an idea. And a couple things that little further elaboration and a correction. So it was pulled from this video is pulled from the live. I say Dorchester a lot in the video. It is Rochester, New York. I don't know why I kept saying Dorchester, but I did in the video. But it is Rochester, New York, where this was taken from. The two videos shown, they will be linked. They are from the Rochester Police Department webpage. For YouTube. They're unlisted, but the links are in articles and stuff, so that's how people came across it. I will link them in the description box. Now, couple things. Mom is the one that called the police. So, and I'm going to say up front, I do not agree with them pepper spraying the girl. I don't agree with it at all, and I think it could have been handled a little differently. But Mom called the police to get control of her child, which she demands to go back in the house, tries to attack the child in front of the police. I mean, let's use your brain. Let's use our brain here. You call them to help you. And I will say this too. The kid was talking to the cop initially. And then here comes, old crazy as hell mom. And y'all are going to come. I don't care. The way this mom acted, I will never stand by it. And she did a huge disservice to this kid. Pepper spraying a 9-year-old when you could have just put her in the back of the car. There was plenty of people there to sit her butt in the car. They had no problem releasing this footage. They should have released footage of them setting her in the car. All these grown-ups. I fair to say that woman officer could have got her in the car by herself. Don't know it to be correct, but it appears that she was pepper sprayed not once but twice. The woman was kind of struggling with her pepper spray, and then the guy says, I got her. But it appears to me that maybe the woman sprayed her too. It's ridiculous. Once was too many. But this is procedure. Couple things, Black Lives Matter has been involved. They have had a couple news conferences that have come out. And not one single time in these news conferences has anybody said about how the mother acted. Everybody's coming after the cops, which were invited to be involved, but yet nobody says anything about why the situation was escalated anyways. Why are we not at the parents' throats? I mean, seriously, it starts and ends at home. Another little footnote, people, you're going to have problems with your children from time to time. I've had problems with my kids from time to time. And though it may seem, I can't handle it, they're out of control. And I'm not talking about a 9-year-old. I'm talking about like a 16-year-old, older kids. Call mobile crisis. That's what it's called in Tennessee, mobile crisis. I don't know what it's called in other places, but there's a whole plethora of resources, which, by the way, some of these resources will be listed in the description box. Because at the end of the day, we want to help kids. This kid needed help from start to finish. She's acting this way because something is severely a matter. 9-year-olds don't act like this generally. I've never, it's very, well, I mean, I guess probably I have, but it's not common for 9-year-olds to try to, be difficult with the police. She was terrified. Still don't have confirmation if the father was stabbed. I mean, really, the only word that is coming out right now is that these officers pepper sprayed a 9-year-old. They're not talking about context. They're not talking about any of that. So keep that in mind. But there's going to be numbers listed below for family that needs help with a kid. There's going to be numbers for kids to call if something's going on. There's going to be child abuse numbers. The woman literally on camera says, I'm going to beat your butt. But she doesn't say it that nicely. She threatens. She verbally threatens the child in front of everybody on camera, including the police officer. She tries to fight a car driving by bystanders. She's down the road. You can hear the cops trying to restrain the mother, take her to jail. But everybody's up in arms about the police officer, and nobody's saying nothing about the mom. The mom called the police on her own child and then tried to fight the kid in front of the police. So I'm not saying that she should, I'm not saying either way what should happen, but what I am saying is you invited them into your problem. I think they handled it poorly. I mean, the pepper spraying portion of it, it was awful. It just shouldn't happen. Mobile crisis and training. I think if we're going to be dealing with kids and children, and I'm fixing to come out with a video and just about kids and police and children. And we got to shape it up. Anyways, I didn't mean to carry on too long. Here's the rest of the video. But there's more to come for this story. And I just wish people would hold, appropriate people accountable. Yeah, the police, yeah, of course, now they need to be held accountable for pepper spraying this kid. But guess what? What happened? What led to them? Why did they even get called? Why did they even get called? Who called them? Who's down the street fighting other people and random passerbys? It's the mom. It's the parent. And meanwhile, while everybody's up in arms about what these police officers did, and these police officers pepper spraying a 9-year-old, this kid is still 9 in a jacked up situation. So please, before we storm the streets about what the cops did, why don't we also take care of parenting? Here's the rest of the video. Please comment down below and let me know what you think. Y'all have a good one, and hopefully these resources will be able to help somebody. And just it starts and ends at home. And please, really quickly, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the new members. Welcome to the new subscribers. And if you have to hit the dislike button, just please hit it twice. It's super important. Thanks. Period. That's your kid. Oh my goodness. So this is my 3rd time having to add something. So as I was uploading, I came across more information in another press conference. One, this was procedure, but also this is not the first time that this family has had an issue. There have been multiple calls, and also this is not the first time that the child has been handcuffed or been disruptive or caused issues. But again, just for context, I wanted to add this before I completely uploaded it. And this is not the child, unfortunately, this is not her first time dealing with police. But again, my general consensus is it starts and ends at home. And moreover, why in the world are CPS involved? Where are they at? So you just keep getting calls like this about abuse and everything else. It's obvious the mother's unstable. I don't know about the dad. And let me say too, dads are extremely important. I hope he's stable. I hope he's got his wits about him because the kid needs him. So, but this is not something new. And it took neighbors and police officers and a woman last time to restrain her or to get her compliant. So just a little, just a little more context. The father leaves the house, which they're not going to tell you all this, but this is kind of like context clues because it's just gonna lead into it. So this 9-year-old is walking around in the snow in the middle of all this, and apparently there's a disturbance, there's commotion, police get called. I don't know who called the police. I don't exactly know all that. All right. Okay, hold on. This is the 9-year-old.
I'm not going to walk all the way down the street for you. Come here. It's freezing out.
And this is from the Rochester Police Department, Rochester, New York Police. It's unlisted, so you will have to have a link, and the comments are turned off. But yeah, so into this, it had 40,000 views when I looked at it earlier, and look to what it's at now. So this story is definitely getting some traction, and it's got a lot of moving parts. And I promise you, my frustration is not even remotely all with the police officers. Not even remotely. And I'm going to touch on all of it. All right. Language is coming. The mom is insane. He sounds like a horse galloping.
247.
I am not.
247. I got her at 76 Harris. Just start a rig.
Get off of me!
Stop.
Hey, Carrie.
Get off of me!
What's going on?
Get off of me!
I'm not going to get off. What is going on? How can I help you?
Get off.
No,
I don't want to be there!
Harris, you're not going to run away from me, okay? Because I'm going to have to chase you, okay?
And the little girl saying, I don't want to be with her. She's talking about her mother. She doesn't want to be with her mother. That's what she's telling the officer. And now, mind you, the officers are really just trying to find out what's going on. So, I mean, it's the ending that pisses me off so bad.
6 other cars
and the mom.
To chase you.
I don't care.
All right?
I don't care.
Well, come and talk to me, please.
Oh, I don't want to.
Dear. What is it? What's going on? What did you tell your mom?
What
did you tell your mom?
I'm not wanting to.
Huh?
Can y'all hear?
I'm not going.
That's fine. But what did you tell your mom?
Hey, Tracy, welcome. And no, he didn't mace her because he didn't want to chase her. The macing part hasn't came. They mace her because she won't put her feet in the car. But we're going to get to all this. And you're going to get an idea. Now, this kid is pretty. Now, she looks, tall for a 9-year-old. She, these are grown people, though. These are grown people. And she's a kid. And you're going to know in a minute exactly why she's acting the way she's acting. I promise. So, get ready.
What happened? Why are you so upset?
She stabbed my dad.
Who did? She did? Okay.
She said he stabbed.
No, it was not, because when he walked in the house, he was holding his stomach. It was my blood. How the hell?
That's her mom.
So your lip gonna be all down to your stomach to your pants. Fighting on the porch.
Who's
Yes,
your dad?
grown-ass little girl. You're grown as a bitch. You don't know what
dad?
you're talking about. Look at you.
Who's your
that
dad?
was your blood of your lip. That much blood? Yes, he had me in the head like this. Yo, you finna really make me do.
Man.
Really finna go in on your ass. Because she's 9 years old. She really be like, that's what.
So, guys, just so we're all caught up, that's mom. You hear talking to the 9-year-old child like that on film, in public, in broad daylight, to a 9-year-old in front of the police. That's her mother.
That's what she's done. That's what she's done. It's okay. You sit there, watch this man put his hands on me all the time. All the time.
Now, listen. And I'm stopping a lot, too, because I don't know if they're going to say, but, whatever. I'm just trying to. But she says, you watch him hit me all the time. Now, I want y'all to think as you continue to watch this, does this woman seem like she's scared to get out of a situation? Just throwing that out there.
You stab him?
No, I didn't. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
How do you know that?
The officer.
How do you know that? Yes, because when he walked in the house, he was holding. Okay, so your lip gonna go with his blood. He has in the headlock.
I'm not saying.
I'm sitting here arguing with it. Yeah, so I stabbed him. Yes, you did. I just put the police on him. They gonna find him. No, he is. No. They gonna find him.
Dude, just come with me to my car.
You gonna get your ass whooped for sitting here lying.
You're going to get your ass whooped for sitting here lying, she told her.
First of all, Stevieanna, you gonna bring your ass to this motherfucking house, and I'm gonna ask you one more. You gonna bring your ass to this house if I yoke your ass up and drag you home. I got custody. You're my child.
She said, you're going to bring your ass in this house. Lori Beth says she can't understand. The little girl tells the officer, she stabbed my dad. The mother says, you watch him whoop my butt all the time. I did not stab him. And the little girl's trying to tell the officer there was blood everywhere. Apparently, the father left. And then at one point, the officer says, did you stab him? And she's like, no. And then the mother tells her, when your daddy finds out you're lying about all this, he's going to beat your ass. I mean, so I'm just trying to catch y'all up. Lord Beth says she couldn't understand. So, the volume's up. Well, actually, it's not. Hold on. Here we go. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Sorry, y'all. I thought it was up.
So you gonna take your ass home right now, and you gonna take your ass in the house.
That's mom.
I'm in the house now.
Come on. Man,
I wish you might.
you want my help? Just
That's mom.
Stop.
I Who the fuck is you talking to like that? Who the fuck is you talking to like that? Who the fuck is you talking to like that? No.
Come on. You gotta come with me.
Motherfucker.
You gotta come
Who the
with
fuck
me.
is you talking to like that?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Dear.
So this person that you just saw the car pull up, they're just a random passerby, just trying, you know how people do, they rubberneck, hey, what's going on? They be nosy. Well, this is just a random, strange person, uninvolved. And yes, you saw and heard correctly. The mother just tried to attack the daughter while the police are trying to get the kid to the car just to talk to her to find out what the hell's going on. Now, many of y'all, like me, may be saying, how is she being allowed to act like this? Why is this lady acting like this and the police don't do nothing? Well, let me ask you something. What are they going to do? With a climate like this, they're showing up to a call about a 9-year-old in the snow, and there's a disturbance and all this other stuff. So I was like, they let her carry on an awful lot, but it could have went real bad. Then we're having some kind of an outrageous situation to where they go march about it instead of getting this child help, because this whole environment is toxic for this kid, man. This mother is atrocious. I'm sorry. And I ain't talking about her language. I'm talking about her demeanor, her unself-aware. Like, this shit is a joke. Sorry.
All right, listen. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go back to the house. Go back to the house. All right? Here, you're not running away from me. You're not running away. Come on.
Can I help ya?
Come on. Come on.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Come on.
Can I help you?
Hey, Cement.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
All right, let's go. Stop. Enough.
Can I help you?
Enough.
And you can suck my dick. And you can suck my dick.
Sorry, y'all.
Suck my dick. Stop.
Enough.
Sorry.
Don't say shit pussy about me.
Come on. Stop. Stop.
And this kid is like trying to run away, like I'm over it.
Stop. Stop.
You still talking? Let me go.
Poor Sada.
You know what? You said in the comment, let me see back. What exactly did that say? If she is doing that right in front of the police, scared to think what happens when nobody's around. Exactly. I was talking to another content creator earlier, and that's exactly the thing. What in the world is going on behind the scenes? She knows they got cam footage. She knows they're in public. She knows that she's being recorded. She's right there in front of the damn police. And she's acting, she tried to attack her kid right there. I mean, what? I know why this kid's acting like this, guys. It's a learned behavior. This woman is not so scared she can't leave her abusive husband. Please feed that chocolate shit to somebody else. Oh, man, this has me so mad. I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah, Mom's trying to start a fight with cars trying to buy out, so get a couple cars done. Stop.
Stop.
Put her in your car.
No.
Yeah. Stop.
They do need help, Stacy. I agree. They all need it. I agree.
Too poor son. We don't need you here. Hey! Get back in your house!
No. I want my dad.
I'm not gonna run off.
I want my dad.
Stop.
I want my dad. I'm not getting no car.
Now, before y'all actually see the pepper spray and stuff, I was like, man, this is jacked up. Ugh. You know, well, what is the other option the police have? I mean, they can't tase the kid. But I'm thinking, well, I don't know why they couldn't restrain her feet and just slam the door and let her go act a fool in the damn car. Because they do get her handcuffed. And the whole issue with the pepper spray, she won't put her, that she's not willingly putting her feet in the car. I think they could have managed the feet in the car, but y'all just keep watching. I mean, this is a lot of moving parts, you know. And she's not a tiny 9-year-old. This is so freaking sad, man. Hey, Gabby.
Wait, my mom, she's pregnant though. My mom pregnant. Oh, yeah.
Stop.
You know, I thought this was sad too, because apparently the mom still continued to fight the damn person in the car. And now the kid's screaming, please just help my mom. She's pregnant. So this kid is all over the map. Like, I mean, she's like telling him, my mom needs help. She's pregnant. You know, like, it's just so toxic. Like, the whole situation is just so toxic and sad.
Lost for SR. Mom's still trying to play.
Please, you go help my mom. She's pregnant. You go help my mom. She's pregnant.
It is very sad. I agree, Kizzy. And now she's just dead weight. She refuses to move. They got her on her feet. I don't know why they couldn't have grabbed her and just chunked her in the damn car. And no, it's very sad.
Get in the car now. Okay?
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy said this is a full-on mental break. I agree. Y'all remember the video with Sophie? How crazy she went? And I know that whether she did or did not get abused is still up for discussion or whatever. But there's something going on. When kids act like this, you know, it's not just because, you know, oh, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. No. Shit is jacked up, man. This is a cry for help. Whether she's being difficult, unruly, she knows better, all that stuff. No, she's taught all this. She was taught every bit of this. You know, and, I mean... Yeah, she's telling Mom, you're going to go to jail now, too. And I don't know why we can't see or barely hear. I think maybe the police cam fell off in the struggle is what I guess. Yeah, it fell off.
Mom's we're gonna take Mom to jail too.
We're going to take Mom to jail too. Good. Now, right now, what's happening is the kid refuses to put her feet in the car. Just her feet. And a woman's dealing with her. It's a female officer right here.
Get in the car. I'm done telling you.
Now, look, what's about to happen. You're going to hear the officer. You're going to hear the male voice give the order.
Get in the car. Get in the car. 4-7. You got a rig stage.
Now, listen. I'm only going to point this out because, well, I'll point it out in a second.
Alright, just keep it station for a minute.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just need a neighborhood check. Mom's out here. I catch. Mom's out here trying to fight people driving by. 129. She's the one that called originally.
Okay, what do you want, a depot or what?
Hey, get back in your house. Here, let's go have a seat.
No, I want my dad.
I'm not gonna run off. The car.
You've had your chance.
Get in the car now.
Okay?
Okay?
You've had your chances.
What are you doing?
Hey, Sherry, welcome.
You're gonna go to jail now.
I want my dad. Wait, I just want to see my dad, please. For the last time. I want my dad.
Get in the car.
I demand it.
I don't care what you demand. Let's go.
I want
was not even at the house. I don't believe at the time.
Stop. Hey, get in the car. Somebody grab a banana.
I want my dad. Stop.
Sit up.
No.
You're acting like a child.
I want to hit my child. The fuck.
Yeah, right. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Stand up. Yeah,
Hold on.
Then stand up.
He literally tells her, "You're acting like a child." She says, "I am a child." What the F? Like, did he really just say you're acting like a child? What?
I want my dad. Stop.
Sit up.
No.
You're acting like a child.
I want to hit my child. The fuck.
Hey, Candy.
To the house. Stand up.
Hey, Sherry.
Stand up. Then stand up. Get up. Come on.
I want my dad.
I'm a child. Stand up. Stand up.
Officer. I'm right here.
You're gonna get sprayed.
I want to go, officer.
Stand up.
I want to go. Please stand up for me. Okay. Don't get off of you.
Yeah, that's a good point, Toxic. Now, I think initially, before Mom came, the original officer, he was like, huh? And even when Mommy's like, did you stab him? Like, I feel like they were just trying to. But yeah, Toxic, you make a very good point. Like, they're not reassuring her. They're not like, listen, sweetheart, just calm down. Just calm down. We're going to get you help. We obviously see your family dynamic is jacked up. Now, she's acting erratic. Maybe they ain't opportunity for that, but they're not even trying. They are all just barking and yelling. Anybody with kids, let me say it in the back, barking and yelling, even though I bark and yell, it doesn't work. But I don't bark and yell like this. This is insanity. But y'all know what I mean. Like, it doesn't work, man. It just creates more stress. And guess what? What are kids' favorite thing in the world to do? Not follow directions and fucking rebel. So good job. She's not going to listen. She's not going to respond to this. You know, I'm not saying what needed to happen. She's obviously fighting with them, but I just find it real, like, why can't they just chalk her damn feet in there? I don't understand that. I mean, and I do back the blue. I completely back the blue, but I don't back this shit. I don't back this shit. I don't know what needed to happen, but not this.
Okay, will you get up? Can you let go of her? I got her. Come on. I will. They will let go of you. You gotta stand up. Stand up. Will you stand up for me? Will you stand? Hey, look at me. Stand up. I can't the way I'm sitting. Ready? Yep. Go down.
A little bit more.
Look. Wait, there you go. He's pulling so hard. I know.
The woman is being a little softer.
I said that for him.
I'll let go if you're gonna stop.
He doesn't pull you, okay? I'll find your dad, okay? You need to sit back. Pull your foot here. Sit back. I'm gonna get your dad, okay? But you need to get warm, otherwise you're gonna get hypothermia. So sit back.
She's trying to, be a little nice.
Here? I don't know. Okay.
It is fucked up, Sherry. I agree.
I can't find your dad until you sit back and I can close the door, okay? I will find
Hey,
your dad.
Alchemy, welcome.
I promise. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look anywhere else. I promise. Okay?
And then at the same time, I'm like, kid, just put your feet in the car, please. You don't even know what's coming. Like, just do it. But, man. And I think by this time, well, let's see. We've watched a 10-minute video. This video is 6 minutes, which they may coincide, but at least 10 minutes. We couldn't have had a family specialist maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm showing this. So we have an open discussion. This the whole situation is toxic. Like, this whole situation, this kid needs help. And this is just sad. And both of her parents, beyond need to be ashamed of themselves. Like, completely. And the dad's abusive, the mom's abusive. Like, this kid did not just, out of the thin blue, just decide she would just try to fight the police and not be compliant. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to get in the car. She didn't want to be left with her mom. Mom literally, oh, God, dude. Whatever. It's irritating.
Get back in the car then.
It's too hard. I'll do it if you sit back.
Now listen to the officer. He's going to give the order.
Come on. I'm going to answer you and I don't want to. Sit back. Sit back. Come on. This is your last chance. Otherwise,
Like she's right there.
I'm going to go get him. Now sit back. I will fix it. I will fix it.
Why don't we separate mom and daughter?
Let's just sit down.
You know what? Why couldn't one of the other officers get in from the other side and pull her and then they shut the damn door? If I'm telling you, I'd be creative. I know they got police proceedings, but no, man, no. Anybody with kids would have been able to figure this out, right? Am I wrong? I've had teenagers. I know they're crazy. This kid ain't even a teenager, man. I would have snatched her ass in that way and shut the door. There's like 4 people.
Last chance. I'm going to go get your dad. I want to call him. I will call him. Sit back. Come on. They are losing their patience. Okay? Come on. I want my dad.
Look, her one foot is going,
I want my dad.
What's her
and
name?
then it went down.
I don't know her name.
Bradstreet, what's her name? No idea.
Sit back.
Dear, why don't you just stop for a second and take a deep breath? Hey, just stop.
I will get your dad. No, you said that you were going to pepper spray me. No, please, no, stop.
Yes, pull her.
I got a bad one.
Just spray her.
No, I
Just spray her at this point.
Just spray her at this point, is what he's saying. Now, is she
Dear,
jerk her ass in the car?
I got her. I got her.
Now shut the doors. Damn. God, this shit's raging. Ugh. Shit. Dog, that was an, Where is the training, Crazy? Welcome. Crease Crazy, hey, honey. Man, I need one of those. Can I hire him? I don't know. Which one? Let's see. I will always be terrified of police from now on. Well, you know what? And I'm nowhere near. Did the mom just stab the dad? Okay. The daughter says that she did. The wife is like, no, you watch him beat my butt all the time. I didn't stab him. That wasn't his blood. You know, so the mom, they go back and forth. If you want to rewind it or go back, and I'll put the links to these videos. Well, it's unlisted. Yeah, you can still find it. But I'll put the links to these articles. But yeah, let's see. I had to say female cop was trying to connect with her. I did agree with that too. And God, I know. And let me say this too. I don't know, man. This shit is just bananas. I hope she sues for police brutality on a minor. I hope she loses custody of her child. I'm going to be real fucking honest, dude. What does this kid put up with at her house? This is a learned behavior. Her mother literally is down the road fighting a different set of police officers. It's sad, man. It's very sad. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Let's see. A 9-year-old lacks maturity, capability of follow orders as an adult, traumatizing situation. I completely agree. Where's the training? I completely agree, Kizzy. Oh, God. The poor kid already's been through trauma, and then the cops treat her like this. Someone is supposed to be there for her and abusing the child. Yeah. And she's liable to be foul-mouthed. You know, she's probably got all kind of moving parts going on, but it's a reason she's like that. It's a reason. It is a direct result of domestic violence. Yep, you are correct. Let's see. Hey, Alchemy. One of so many bystanders, exactly. Just grab her and drag her through. I know! Like, what the hell? That's what I was thinking. Just like, well, I'd have had her ass in there by myself. Maybe. But still, I mean, it's just crazy. Hey, Sharon. I've never seen a 9-year-old act like that with a cop either. I will say that, Sharon. I will give you that much. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's not super common. You see it like that. That kid was terrified, man. She was yelling, I don't want to go. She just wanted her daddy. You know. Girl, I got between 4 and 14. Yeah, I know. Me too. That's exactly. Between 6 years old and 22. That's our kids. I mean, And I've had to wrestle around my kid for the phone, not violent or nothing like that, but wrestle around because she won't give me the phone. Oh, no, I'm getting this phone. You know what I mean? But there was no marks, bruises. It was no nothing. And it was pretty much a silent fight because I'm old and winded. I'm not saying parents are perfect. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that at all. But if anybody saw the way this mom acted, what?